I think they were the, well, I think our form class was through there at one point. History lesson, there we go. In fact, I remember our history class was the other side. Don't remember these. Let's go and find somewhere we do remember.
Well, the lecture theatre.
Yes, well, you hung yourself. Do you remember doing that?
I do.
I'm going to hang myself, he says, as a joke. So lecture theatre's this way, isn't it? Good job you got that torch.
Yeah.
Was that it there? Here you go.
In here.
Yeah, this is the lecture theatre. Because there was a room up there for the projector.
Projection room. There's a stage at the back.
That's right.
And the strings came down from the blinds.
Yep.
And I stood on the chair here, put the string around my neck, and said, "Can you imagine if I hung myself?"
And you went,
And the chair went. I always wanted to look in this projection room.
yes. Well, let's do it. We can now. Okay, that was worthwhile, wasn't it? Can't believe how much smaller things are. So yes, the electric is off. So that's the lecture theatre.
Yeah.
Walking through towards the English rooms. Ah, they're further down, aren't they?
These were the French rooms.
Yes.
Miss Holding, Miss Laverick at the far end.
Didn't they also have a French room in the upper school unit as well?
Yes.
So if we go through here, I wonder if all this stuff is just stood with walls where we didn't have them before. You know what I mean? I wonder if they've made extra. Here's the annex. Let's go over to our English room. I think these were two classrooms here.
Yeah.
And I think they've just made all this studded because we used to stand in queue outside there, then coming here.
This was Miss Eaton.
This is it, Miss Eaton's English room. Yeah, and they were definitely bigger than this, I'm
Miss
sure.
Eaton, who became Miss Bond.
And then she used to sit down there in the corner, and we used to sit here, just there like that, 40 years ago.
And this, I think, was Miss Firth through this side.
So we're walking towards the music now. Was this the main?
This was the sandwich room.
Ah, yes. Well, I say Pete Fawkes used to have his butter sugar sandwiches, and so we used to queue here, didn't we, for the dinner around here, down there.
Yeah.
And he used to come round here, and there was the large lady taking the tokens.
And it's still catering. All looks a bit PC. No cornflake tart.
Street culture. That was pie, chips, and peas from the chip van outside.
We've got a pineapple upside down pudding.
Oh, we used to have them sponge treacle puddings, didn't we?
It's about the best we've got.
So this was the dining room without the queuing system because we were polite. We knew how to queue. Never been in the kitchen. Shall we go in the kitchen? Would you like a sandwich? Do you reckon there's a body in there?
Cleanest I've seen it.
Even the rats have gone. Go on, see if there's a body in there. Any coleslaw? That was the torture room. If we go through back where we came, because there was like a big, like a social area in the middle of everything. If we go through this middle door, it's
Yeah.
staff only. Because there was I think this is where they've... they've stood walled everything off, haven't they? So was this a staff room? Where did we used to get our knits checked? The knit nurse used to... Because all these, I think these are all extra rooms they've built, you know. So I remember walking through, like here, and all this was open plan, wasn't it?
All open plan.
And they've just obviously made more classrooms out of it, which is a bit... Is this locked? Do you reckon we're going to get out? Oh, we can't get out. Let's try this way then. Was it this one that was the open plan room, or was it the next one?
I think all of this was open plan.
Okay. Yeah, it was a massive mid-area, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Let's have a walk.
Oh, you missed one here, Russ. There you go. Some things never change.
Oh.
Decent artwork.
Our penises weren't that big nowadays. God, this is smaller than I remember it. So yeah, and if you turn left and go down that way,
There's not even the doors, but obviously these aren't classrooms.
so, and that side is the dining room, so it's this way. So let's see if we can make our way down to the maths classes near where we came in. So if we go down to the dining room then and turn left at the bottom of the dining room, that should take us through to the maths rooms. And that's where the knit nurse used to check us out. I keep mentioning the knit nurse. I'd never had knits, by the way. But it was a nice feeling when she used to go through with that comb and that white, that milky antiseptic thing. Anaesthetic, you probably need that as well, actually. No, this was the geography class with Mr. Brown.
Do you want a brick?
No, I'm trying to give him up, mate. I'm on the low brick diet. Yes, this is Mr. Brown's geography room.
Oh, it did move to the other side at one point.
Yes.
Later on.
Yeah, did geography in here.
Oh yes, Michael O'Leary.
Integrated studies. Oh my god. Okay. When we used to leave here, I'm sure we used to go through this door. Yeah, you can see it goes through here a lot. And these are the maths classes. So was this the other end? This wasn't here, was it? All this stuff.
Not that I recall.
Another geography class. That might have been the one as well. I can't even do a crap impression of Mr. Brown.
All right, we've got some photos here.
All I remember is lad.
And his staff.
There won't be any from 1976.
Really recent.
Yeah, also, I saw in the reflection there was someone with a torch. I wonder how much of this stuff is here from our time. There you go, look. This was all the open area then, wasn't it?
That's carpet tiles. The doors haven't changed.
No, they haven't.
There you
Just
go.
think,
I'll touch that door.
yes, where
For the
our
first
hands were
time.
40 years ago. Just think your son is now the age we were. So that was our entrance to our form. Oh, I smell it in here.
Music block.
And didn't there used to be lockers or something here as well?
I think.
So this was M1. That was Mr. Rose's classroom, wasn't it? We never came in here, did we? Size of that.
Rose had a music, although we did have him for English.
Yes, we did. Right, let's go into our form room. 1S, 2S, and then we moved, didn't we?
Linda Booth, 1976, 1977. In we came.
That wasn't there in the corner.
No.
then she used to have the blackboard up here where she used to have like a, what was it called, like a progress chart where you start banging the cymbals there and then they stop and the drums start. And
this is where we studied the myths and legends of King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. I actually bought it on CD because I liked it so much.
CD?
Yeah, and vinyl.
I was going to say, they didn't have CD then, did they?
No.
Just looking out here, looking at the bigger boys. Bigger boys in the upper school unit. So this was our form room. I remember sitting here, and this is, I don't remember that. Do you remember that?
Sure, it wasn't that established.
Well, this is M3. M3 is where Jimmy Kemp and his mates used to practice.
These are all the music rehearsal rooms.
Yep.
And there used to be skylights in here, but they've all been boarded up.
And then M4, again, it was a rehearsal room. And then M5, where I first learned to play the clarinet.
And also through this window, the school tuck shop. So
Yes.
a selection of unhealthy treats. And I think Russ, that's the original ceiling up there, from what I recall.
Yeah, wouldn't surprise me. And then we used to just stand outside and lean against this windowsill while waiting for break to be over. Didn't have those benches there though.
Should we go up at the main hall? Where we
Let's go into and where we first met.
First few days of September 1976.
Wow.
Now called the Small Hall.
Yep.
It was given to us
And I far
with the hardwood
that's the
floor.
original floor, isn't it? And I think I remember I was about in here, sat behind Simon Gunn.
But we had to line up in rows, didn't we?
Yeah.
The form numbers were against this wall,
That's it.
and we had to line up.
And then they used to have like a disco here as well when at lunchtime when it was raining. We used to come in here. Me and you, I remember once, we were over here reading books, and I think it was Miss Eaton or Mrs. Bond who sat here, and she says, "God, how can you guys study with all this noise?" We made out we could, but I don't think I did.
And this is where I used to have scouts with the 102nd Rice Park, and also the Rice Park Scout and Guide Band used to meet in here every Thursday night. March up and down.
Again, I've just how small it is.
Yeah.
That floor though. It was about in that condition when we came here.
Classic. What will that cost to lay now?
Turn the lights on, please. This is about the size I remember it actually. You know, things always seem smaller, but I just remember it being about this size. Were the lockers here or anything?
I do remember there were some like hard sort of mahogany wood type lockers.
Yeah, I thought there were. I think that's our tour done, isn't it, Andy? Before they knock it down. Memories of us wanting to grow up.
Right, rather than the doors and the floor and the windows, I think there's nothing left from
No,
1976.
I don't think there is.
Only is.
Yeah. There's still a few of us not left anymore. What was his name? Mark, somebody. Kev Walker, he's gone.
Yeah.
O'Leary, bless him. Joshua, he's gone.
Yeah.
Don't forget to drive between your doors, boys.
Sick, lame and lazy, my office now. Mr. Mason,
Yes.
get in line, you're not queuing for a jumbo sale.
Didn't we used to call him
Captain Caveman.
Captain Caveman? Wasn't the one that we used to call Grizzly Adams as well? There we go.